Hello and welcome to Apex Racing League. This is Melbourne, Australia, and it's the first race of the new season 6. And it's a very important race, and I hope I started on high, but let's see, this is my qualifying lap. And I go all the way up to 319 km per hour, braking all the way down to 4th gear on the 100-meter board. And now I'm trying to get as good exit as possible, opening the DRS as soon as possible. For turn 3 I brake at the 100-meter board, going down to 1st gear, which usually it would be 2nd gear, but my gears are now too long, so I had to go down to 1st gear. And anyway, now for this turn I brake at the shadow, and I had to take 2 bites to turn in, and you can see I'm with a new camera, and I had only one, maybe a little more than 1 hour practice with it, so you can see now I'm running wide a little. And I still don't know my braking points good, so it's hard, at least in a qualifying lap. And I even go a little outside the white lines now on the exit of this turn, but I don't think anyone will make a problem. And I brake at the 2nd shadow for this one, and you can see I run wide a little, and Alex Giwan does a 123.8, and it's a low 8. And let's see if I will improve on that. And Yorkie joins the custom race. And yeah, Yorkie got disconnected. Anyway, I can't see my speedometer now, but the lap is 124.1. And with this lap I'm 8th on the grid. And Onage, who is on primes, is 3rd. Alex is 5th, and I'm 8th, just in front of Victor. And anyway, it's going to be a hard race, not bad. And yeah. And I showed my setup, but it hasn't changed actually, so I don't think I have to say it. You can just go back and take a look if you need. But it's not the best setup for the race. But anyway, we have 5 whites and the whites are off, and I switch as soon as possible to mix 3, trying to pass the slower guys in front on option tires. They are on worn option tires, and I squeeze down into turn 1 boring wall, and I think I actually pushed him a little, but he gets back the place. Oh, boring wife, I'm sorry. And anyway, he gets back the place, and I try to go on his outside now on turn 3, and I brake later than him, but he goes on my inside, outside again on this turn, and we had a little bit of contact, but he's still alongside me, and he's just fighting way too much for this position, and he didn't leave me any space here, and I almost run wide, but can't really blame him. It's very hard to get that corner without a car alongside you, but with one it's even harder. As you can see, we had a little bit of moment there. But anyway, I'm slipstreaming him, and Alex Giwan has lost 2 positions at the start, and it's not a great start for Alex Giwan, and it is working quite well for me because Alex Giwan is on the prime tires, and Boring Wife will lose the place because these option tires are just not in a good condition after qualifying. And yeah, anyway, I passed him on whichever number that turn is. And now I'm 5th, and Alex Giwan is 6th. And I think I even squeezed Boring Wife actually way too much, and I'm not sure, I have to rewatch it. And this is my first time I'm watching this video, by the way, so I may miss some facts. But anyway, after lap 1 I am 5th, and I even could turn 1. I still have no idea where to turn in, and I'm under pressure by Alex Giwan behind me, who is looking very fast in that Williams. And I'm closing down to Mikey, who is on option tires. And like I said, the option tires are not the better tire at the start of the race. Maybe on this swap they could be better, but I don't think so. I mean, if you do 2 qualifying laps on the option tires, they're just completely gone. And Mikey brakes way too early. As you can see, Mikey is turning for grip on those tires, and I actually ran wide. I didn't expect him to brake that early, and couldn't really trail brake my way through that turn. And I run wide now, and that's a slipstream effect for you. I think Alex Dion behind me, but run wide too, because he's on my slipstream. So slipstream effect isn't the best thing, especially into this section, because you can walk up very easy, and on that turn that you just go down one gear, you can just understeer a lot very easy. And Alex Dion is now very close to me. He's 2/10 and a half, and he has the slipstream advantage. He's probably on mix 3 like me, and he goes on the inside of turn 3. I brake later than him, but I walk up my fronts, and I'm not sure if there was whack contact or anything, but I mean, I can't blame him. I'm pretty sure it wasn't close on his screen, and you know the netcode of this game is kinda crappy. And anyway, I'm 6th now, and I lost 1 position. On WAP 1 I gained a few positions. I'm not sure how many actually, but I gained a few positions, and now on WAP 3 I'm losing 1. So it's not going in the best way, and Victor loses connection. He said he was using Wi-Fi or something like that, so he won't be disconnecting at the next race, I hope. And Alex Dion breaks kinda early for this turn. And yeah, you can see now how hard my car understeers. I mean, not hard, but how much my car understeers into that turn. And now Upsilon, or however this name is spelled, goes into the pits, and I have no idea why he's going there. Maybe he's lost a front wing or something like that, but anyway, I used all my cars, and I'm closing down to Alex, and I'm hoping to get past soon. Oh, and I have DRS. I didn't notice I have DRS. Now that I don't have the hood into my left down corner, bottom corner. It's hard to see if you have DRS activated or not. But anyway, Alex Dion is 4/10 now in front of me, and you can see me. Now I'm under big pressure thanks to him. He passed me, and I have to repass him. And he's not really looking slower than me at this point. And you can see me cutting the corners, turning in way too early. And I don't mean to do it. I just under pressure you aren't as good as you are in practice. But he's looking very fast actually. Oh, I'm on mix 2. Yeah, this is why he's so fast in a straight line. And he brakes kind of earlier than me actually, I think. But not that much. And again you can see how much I understeer on that corner. And he's closing down to Mike, and I'm closing down to him. So it's going to be a 3-way battle now. Into WAP 4, and I saved all of my cars so I can pass him, but he got the DRS on Mike, which I actually didn't expect at that point. He walks up into turn 1, and I try to undercut him, but it doesn't work. He got a lot of traction on that green paint or whatever it is. Usually it's hard to get traction there, but anyway, I lost the battle. I mean, yeah, you understood me. But I'm still behind Alex, and it's 5th WAP, and I'm usually used to 100% races where I can just stay behind someone for long and pass him anyway and don't lose that much time. But on a 50% race, everything happens so fast, and you have no time to correct your mistakes or make up much time. So it's a lot closer, and even one WAP stuck behind someone, it is a lot of time lost. And actually Alex is looking very fast in a straight line. You can see him, he's making a gap now, and well, I didn't use curse, he probably used curse. And yeah, anyway, still he hasn't passed Mike, and he's looking to be very close to Mike, and I lose the car on the traction zone. And yeah, now I have to make a gap to Mike on lap 5. He's a little more than a second in front, and he will probably pass Mike on the straight. He has the DRS, Mike doesn't have it, and he makes even the fastest lap of the race. And yeah, he passes Mike on the inside of turn 3, and Mike, yeah, he should be very slow now on these very old option tires. And I think I can pass him fast, but we would be fast enough. I mean, Alex can make a big gap now if I am stuck behind Mike for less than a lap. But Mike loses a lot of time now, and he actually doesn't lose time to Alex, so he loses time to me but not to Alex, so it's looking good for me. And I make a purple second sector, and I'm just slipstreaming Mike now. I'm trying to get past, and now I'm going on his inside, and I brake later than him, and yeah, I pass Mike. Woohoo! Anyway, I'm fourth now, and I'm almost on the podium, and I'm making progress, so it's not looking that bad, but I would definitely be a lot more happy if I'm in front Alex. I'm in front of Alex, I'm sorry. But I'm closing down to Alex, and I push him into turn 1, and he goes wide, and I had to lift off a little from my throttle because that was it. Yeah, I don't have words. That wasn't the best move ever. And anyway, Zomaker makes the first swap of the race. And where is Zomaker actually? He started 12th or 13th, and he's not behind me. Barcelona is behind me, but he's definitely fast. I hope he's not ahead. But anyway, I'm just close to Alex now, but I can't pass him, and it's lap 7 and I'm still behind Alex, and I haven't even had the chance to try to overtake him. I'm just close to him, and he's looking very fast, and I'm losing some time when I'm behind him, but he's definitely not a second lap slower. And if I have to be honest, I think it's honest. Anyway, I wasn't expecting to battle with Alex. I was more expecting to battle with Victor and Mike and probably Onich. But yeah, I thought Alex will lose it on the qualifying session, but I lost it on the qualifying session, and Alex did very good. So yeah, this is why you shouldn't underestimate someone. But I now go on his outside of turn 3, and he still has the advantage, and I had to back off from this turn if I don't want to push him wide. So you can see now the distance I'm to Alex, and I still can't pass him. I took grass, so now he'll make up time. And yeah, that was a stupid mistake. I took grass on the left tire, and I got understeer into the next corner. And yeah. So I think Alex uses his curse not on this straight, but on the straight before this one, which is actually a corner, but in F1 you don't count that as a corner. And now I have a lot of, well, not a lot of, but I have speed advantage over Alex, and I brake as late as him, and he just keeps the position. And at this point I'm not angry, but I'm starting to, let's say, not like this, that I'm still behind him, and I have no idea who is second actually. I know, yeah, you can see now Jero and Onich is first, but who is second? Maybe it's Kifua or someone on options? I don't remember. But I tried to outbrake him on the outside of turn 3, but he left me space, but he didn't leave me that much space. And I wouldn't have passed him anyway, because he was just too far ahead. And I take grass on the same turn again, and yeah, you can see how when you're under pressure you just don't drive the way you should. I mean, on practice, I was going sometimes off track, but it wasn't so often. I mean, I'm now going 2 laps in a row out of the track on the same turn. And Alex seems to lose time to me here, so he definitely doesn't use his curse here. And now I'm trying to pass him, but he blocks me. And yeah, there wasn't any space on the inside, but I was hoping there is. And now I'm trying to go on his outside, and he goes wide, but he brakes later than me for the second to last turn. Whichever number this turn is, I had to win the turns before I record this, but anyway, it's too late, and now he's losing time to me in the DRS zone, and I have the DRS advantage, and I pass him on the first DRS zone, and now I have to make 1 second gap to him, because I'm losing time in the last corner. He just has a lot more traction, I guess, and I'll probably go earlier. I wasn't that what's the word I'm looking for? Confident in the last turn, so probably there was more time to gain there, but it doesn't matter at this point as the race is over. But Alex is kinda close to me, and I outbroke myself into this turn, went a little wide, and Alex loses his traction, and I think I had to use the my curse here, but I didn't, and maybe this is what cost my position. And yeah, I'm stupid, I just revealed what will happen. Yeah. Anyway, you should act like you're surprised. And yeah. And I actually wheel spin there, and I lost even more time, and you can see how close Alex is now, and he's with the DRS, and if he doesn't pass me on this straight, he will pass me on the next one for sure. And I made the fastest lap of the race, but Alex is just on my rear wing. He's very close, and I try to go on the inside of this turn, but he brakes way later, and I'm now on the outside of this one, and he, well, pushes me actually from out of the track, and I'm not sure if it was the same on his screen, but he did push me. But anyway, if I'm a lot faster, I should be able to repass him and continue my race. But he goes defensive on this turn for some reason, and I had to touch him because he broke earlier because he was defensive, but I was quite a lot behind him. I mean, why did he do that? But anyway, I am very close to him now, and you can see him, well, you can see me losing time to him now on the straight, and I use lean mixture now, and I'm trying to save some fuel behind him because now it's, as you can see, a battle with him, and the guy in second position is kinda close, but just ONH is just way too much ahead now. I think he was around 6-7 seconds when I passed him, when I passed Alex actually, not him. But anyway, with the DRS I'm still not gaining enough on Alex, and it's not looking very good. Alex is able to defend to me, and I'm not able to defend to him. As you could see, he did pass me on the next lap, and I'm trying for 12 laps to pass him. He needed just one. But yeah, Kifua now is behind us. He's 2.2 seconds behind, so we might have a fight with Kifua if Alex is slower than him, because now I'm just behind Alex and I can't do anything about it. I mean, I can pass him if, well, I didn't put this sentence right. I could pass him if, yeah, anyway, I can't say it. I mean, I have no idea how to say it, I'm not English, and yeah, I don't know English good enough. So Kifu is looking to be calling us very fast, and I think Zomaker is just behind Kifu, so I'm actually losing time to Alex now. You can see him, he's 7/10 in front, and even with the DRS I'm not gaining that much time to him. And yeah, you can see him now, he was pulling away, and I think I woke up here a little, and I don't actually woke up that much, but I just outbroke myself. And yeah, I broke too late and lost time to him. Now I'm pressuring myself even more because we have more laps to go until the pit stop, and Kifu behind is closing down, and Alex is trying to pull away, and he's kinda able to do it, but I'm on mix 2, so I have that hope that this fuel saving behind him will probably save my life later on the race. But if Kifu closes, he might just ruin all my calculations, and I might end up out of the podium. Oh no, I'm second. Where did I'm third actually. Alex is second, but where did the guy in second place go? And I go wide and almost spun, and now I just walked up my fronts, and yeah, stupid mistake again from me. I seem to make very stupid mistakes a lot lately, and Alex is 2 seconds ahead now, and I will try to close the gap down, and now I will have to use all the fuel I saved just to catch him. And my hope is I can catch him and start saving fuel again, and probably use it on the next stint, but I'm kinda running out of laps because we should pit in lap 17. And yeah, you can see me, I'm now pushing over the limit, I'm just going wide, and Mikey makes the fastest lap of the race on new primes, I think it is. Well, it's too early for new options, so it should be primes. And Kifu and, yeah, I think I saw a Zauber behind him, so it's Kifu and Zomaker behind me, and I'm gaining time on Alex. He's now just 1.2 seconds ahead, and if I can get the DRS on him, I might be able to defend against Kifu. But Kifu isn't that close anyway, but he could gain. He is in a Zauber, and we all know that the Zauber is faster in a straight line, but I made a mistake there, and Kifu is just at my rear wing now, and I'm using curse and DRS, but yeah, you can see him, I'm not pulling away. And he probably got a shorter gears. I mean, he got shorter gears, not got a shorter gears. I'm making stupid mistakes while talking too. But yeah, 15 laps out of 29, and I'm third, and it was definitely not what I was hoping for. And yeah, I could expect this after the qualifying session, but I was still hoping probably I can win this race. But yeah, I can now say that any chances for winning this race are completely gone, and I'm now trying to catch Alex without using high mixture, and you can see that he just isn't slower than me. And yeah, the passing the guy who isn't slower is very hard. I mean, we have equal pace, and he's on mix 2, and I switch randomly to mix 3, and this is how I actually closed up to him. He's got the same pace as me. So Alex is looking very strong, and actually I was expecting Mikey to be fighting against me. but he's looking not strong. But I had a talk after the race with Mike, and he said he had brake issues, and I think the game just didn't calculate his braking good, and he uses pressure brakes, so could be some problem with that, but we'll see how he does in the next race. And now I'm using all of my curves and trying to go on his outside because he doesn't leave me any space to go on his inside, and I pass him on the outside and I had to cut the corner because there wasn't any space. And Kifwa now is looking very fast, and Alex pushes me, and probably he didn't expect me to break that early, but I was on the inside, and Kifwa now goes on my inside and even touches me, but no, I think I tried to touch Kifwa, and anyway, it was a strange thing, but I just went to the pits after this, and on lap 16 I'm pitting, and Alex and Zomaker and Kifwa stay out, and Onage ahead of me is pitting, and he's actually not that much ahead of me, but I will take a drink of water while we are in the pit stop, in the pits.
Be careful not to drive over the white line when coming out of the pits, or you'll get a penalty.
And I'm back. I'm sorry for these drinks of water, but when I have to commentate on 45, I think it is, yeah, 45 minutes race, I just can't do it without drinking water and talking that much. And anyway, after the pits I'm 7th. I was watching 6th place include, and I just said 6th. So anyway, now I'm on cold tires, and I hope I have the advantage over them, but Mikey behind is on yeah, I can't get the word. He's on oh yeah, warmed up tires. Yeah, I'm just not concentrated at all now, and thanks to this race I didn't have much sleep last night because I had to get up very early and the race is late, so I'm not in the best mood for thinking, and I would go to sleep now if you offered me to, but I pass Alex and I crash into her. I pass Zoltan and I crash into Alex, and I'm trying to pass Alex now when he's on cold tires, but he blocks me actually quite aggressively, but yeah, Alex is an aggressive driver, so I can expect that from him, and it's all within the rules. And I'm not even purple after the first sector, but I crashed into Alex into turn 1, and we had moment into turn 3, so we lost time, and Alex runs a little wide here. He's on cold tires, like I said, I'm sorry. And now I'm trying to go on his outside of this turn again, but I was way too much behind and I had to back off. And now he goes defensive from now, I mean, he doesn't risk, he just goes defensive. But he outbrakes himself, and now now I'm going his inside, and he keeps the place. And he's defending incredibly well, and probably only Mike can defend as good as him. And yeah, he's just blocking me perfectly. I mean, I have nothing to do, and I actually cut turn 1. I have more grip than I thought I have. And anyway, I'm still on lap 19 from lap 1. Well, not lap 1, but lap 3. I'm trying to get past Alex so I can just make a gap and probably go for second or try to win the race, but we are now losing time actually to own age thanks to our fight with Alex. I mean, he's watching me, he's not concentrated that much on the road ahead, and I'm concentrating on Zoltan behind me on the map and trying to look the arrow now, and I am concentrated more on Alex than on the track actually, which isn't the best thing to do while you're driving, but yeah, I do this from times to times, and I think it's time to time actually. It doesn't matter. I'm on high mixture, and I use DLS half of my curse, but I'm way too much behind. And I make the fastest one of the race, which appears very fast actually. I mean, I made it and it suddenly appears. Usually it appears after 10 seconds or maybe even more. But I outbrake myself now and I almost crashed into the back of Alex. But Zoltan behind seems to be losing time now. And I'm actually 5th. Why am I 5th? Why is Alex 4th? We were on 2nd and 3rd, I think. Why are we now 4th and 5th? Who is ahead? Oh, there's a... Yeah, I think it's a Zauber ahead. So, Kifwa has passed us. So, yeah, in our fight we lost 1 position to Kifwa now. And... I think he isn't within a second to Kifwa. But I'm not really sure. But he's very fast in a straight line. I mean, I know that Toro Rosso isn't by far the best car on a straight line, but he's just gaining a lot of time to me on that straight. But yeah, but 21 out of 29, and I'm running out of laps to pass Alex, and yeah, Alex doesn't have the DRS on Kifwa, and I think this is my chance now to pass him. And why do I not switch to Mix 3? Well, yeah, maybe he was just too far ahead. Oh, and Inkwood is... Yeah, Inkwood and Kifwa. And Inkwood is on option... No. Inkwood is on prime tires. He qualified on option tires. So Inkwood is on prime tires, and he will start to walk pace now. I mean, actually he won't start to walk pace now. He will just walk pace. And maybe we can start to walk pace, but they have a bit of a contact there, and Inkwood touches me, so he slows me down and kills my acceleration, but I still get past him. But yeah, that was close. I actually didn't remember that, but Alex did crash into Inkwood, and I have no idea whose fault is this, but Inkwood didn't say anything, so probably it was his fault or it was just some random touch. But yeah, Alex doesn't have the DRS again, and I have the DRS advantage, and I can DRS abuse him and save fuel and just gain time in the first sector, basically from this. But yeah, I now try to go on his inside, but I actually crash into him. Why did I just randomly crash into him? And I had to let him pass here. And I think I wasn't on max throttle in that corner just to let him pass. But that was a strange crash. Maybe I just did something really stupid under pressure. But yeah, now I even crashed into him. And yeah, I had to use the speed meter that shows my throttle, because I remember I lift off to let him pass, but I don't remember where. So probably it was in the middle of the corner, but it was looking strange in the middle of the corner. But I now pass him on the outside of turn, whichever number this is, but he's accelerating faster. How is he accelerating faster? He probably used curse, but now I'm very close and I lose it. I got wheel spin because I ran wide on that turn and I got gravel on my tires. And yeah, I lost another chance. This was a very good chance to pass him, but I lost it again and I even took grass into turn 1 on my tires. But yeah, I'm still behind Alex on lap 23 and I'm just behind him all the race. Just he was behind me just lap 1 and 2 and lap 12 I think it is, or 11. But yeah, I can't pass the whole race Alex. And now Zoltan seems to be catching up to us. And he's looking very close to me actually. He's closer to me than I am closer to Alex, and I had to use my curse here. And I was planning to save it for the start finish straight, but Zomaker was quite close to me, so I had to use it. But I'm now closer to him here, and if I don't lose it, and now he... well, I cut at the corner actually, but not with both tires, but I did take grass on my inside tire. But yeah, now I'm just under a lot of pressure, and I'm getting not, let's say this way, I'm not getting happy from all this holding up behind Alex. And I'm not actually sure if he's not just faster than me and I'm just jealous abusing him, because he seems to be very fast, and probably he saves his curse for sector 3. I would guess that. I can only guess that, because he's looking very fast into the third sector, but he doesn't have the slipstream disadvantage. I mean, he doesn't understeer, and that understeer is terrible. I mean, it's just... yeah. And I'm sorry for the background noise, it seems my neighbors just decided to fix something randomly. But anyway, Alex walks up a lot now, and I'm not sure if this is the whack or he actually walks up. But yeah, I run wide there and I brake way too early for this turn. I don't know why I braked so early. Maybe because the Toro Rosso just walks up its fronts way too easy. But I'm taking it very safely on that turn, and I shouldn't. I mean, what can I lose? 2 positions. Well, it's not that little, I mean 2 positions. But Kifo seems to be making a gap now, so yeah, it's definitely not looking good now. In the end of the race, I am slower than Alex now, I think. I mean, I'm on his slipstream, and I get the slipstream advantage on the straights, and I lose time only in the third sector due to the slipstream. Well, not only, but it's massive only in the third sector. And he still can pull out some gap to me. And you can see me now, I'm just throwing the wheel in the corners. I mean, I'm so much under pressure. And probably Alex is too. From a fight, well, not that much under pressure. More like mad at myself. But I'm now quite close to Alex, actually on lap 25, and at the end of the lap 20... oh damn it! At the end of lap 25, now lap 26, and I'm close to Alex, and I switch to mix 3 I think here. Yeah, I switched to mix 3, and I use my curse, use DRS, and he goes defensive on the inside, and I go on his outside, try to pass him, but I brake way too late and I just went straight, and yeah, I couldn't pass him. and it's almost impossible to pass him here if he gets that advantage in the last turn. I just have to be a lot more close to him after turn 1 so I can pass him into turn 3. But yeah, I'm still behind Alex, and yeah, it's not looking good, but he suddenly starts to lose time actually, and probably it's because of the pressure, or he suddenly lost grip in his tires or something. But now he's not as fast as he was just a lap ago. Well, maybe 2 laps ago, because just a lap ago I was close to him. And I'm close to him now again, maybe... no. Forget about it. But I'm using curse, and I'm very close to him now. I think this is the closest I have been, but I have to brake earlier now because I'm on with higher speed, and Kifu makes a mistake. I switch to mix 3, and I'm very close. Now I can maybe pass him. I brake as late as possible, and yeah, I can just say yeah a lot of times now. But I can only blame Codemasters for this, because when I was braking I felt the crash in my wheel. I mean, when you crash, the force feedback gets a little bit different and you feel it. And when I look at that, Alex was way too much behind me, and I don't think there is a possible way for him to push me from that distance. And yeah, it's only the luck, and this luck just ruins race after race after race. And now I have to defend from Zomaker, and I have no DRS now, and I seem to be slow out of this turn, but I actually seem to be quite faster now. Maybe it's just the slipstream that loses my time. I'm a lot faster now, and I brake way too early for turn 1. I'm used now to DRS here, and now I go on the inside and Zomaker goes on the outside, and I brake as late as I possibly can, and now I'm quite a lot aggressive and lost connection to Kifua, so Kifua rage quits. Yeah, we all know him with his rage quits, but I can't actually blame him. He spun, he was second and he spun and probably lost his front wing. He was maybe out of the points by the time he reached that. And oh, and Zomaker makes a mistake behind me, and yeah, I was concentrated on Kifua, but Zomaker makes a mistake, and I'm not sure what mistake he actually made. He just went into that barrier. He probably wheel spins a lot. And I have one lap to catch and pass Alex, which is almost an impossible task. And I think till the end of the second sector I'm still pushing, but after that I just give up, and I get a PM now. And 126.5, which actually is a very good lap for this part of the race, I think. At least in my opinion, I mean. With worn tires, maybe I had to pit even one lap earlier. If these tires are good, maybe I could be in front of Alex if I pit. But Alex is 2.4 seconds, and you can see me pushing, and I have no idea why I'm pushing. I mean, there is absolutely no chance for me to pass him. He just has to run completely wide and break his front wing and disconnect, or something like that. Oh, and I'm 1.2 seconds, but I walked into the turn and I ran wide thanks to the luck. and lost time, and yeah. But even if I didn't, oh, and I lose it here too. But even if I didn't whacked and I was within a second, the finish line is very close and he had to make another mistake so I can pass him. But Onage wins, Alex is second, and I finished third, Zomaker fourth, Inkwood fifth, Rane sixth, Upsilon, or however this name is spelled, 7th, Mikey 8th, and I didn't see the order after that. But anyway, I'm gonna show you some statistics now, and this is lap 1 position changes for each driver. And you can see I've gained 4 positions at the first lap, Zomaker and Rane have gained 5 positions, and Mike and Igor Reshetnik lost 3, and no one else has changed his position in the first lap. And the next statistic is mean lap by lap position for each driver, and you can see Jeroen is probably, his average position is 1.1 or something like that, but you can see, for example, how Inkwood 76, who is 5th, his mean lap by lap position is 4th, but he finishes 5th. So in the end of the race he's lost 1 position. And anyway, mine is a little higher, maybe 3.5, Alex is 2.5, and Zomaker is almost 5 and he finished 4th, so good work from Zomaker. Next one is fastest lap time for each driver, and this isn't from all the drivers, and Kifu actually got the fastest lap of the race by 2/10. And anyway, this is from the people who finished the race, and mine is the fastest by a very small amount of time over Alex, and Zomaker and is 2/10 back, 2.5 actually. And anyway, next one is fastest first sector, and Alex got the fastest first sector. Zomaker is second and I'm third by over a tenth, I'm sorry. So I've been losing in the first sector. And fastest second sector, now this is where I shine, but you can see I'm first, but by only 4,000ths of a second from Onage. And actually this is where Alex walks pace, and he's 2/10 down, but I think he doesn't use any curse in this sector, so you can guess why he loses time. But anyway, the next one is fastest sector 3 time, and Alex is the fastest one around here, and I'm second, which is very surprising, but maybe it's because of the DRS. But anyway, you can see that all drivers aren't really close into this one, and yeah, mean sector 1 time, and this is the average time we were doing the first sector, and you can see that Alex was the fastest in the first sector, and you can see now how close all the drivers are when you put it on mean and not fastest. And mean sector 2 times, and I win here again in the second sector. It seems I've been doing good, but Upsilon seems to be very fast here, and I actually didn't race against him, but he's very close to me. And Jeroen Onage is third. Mean sector 3 time, here Jeroen has gained time overly through the race, and Alex Gibbon is second, and I'm a lot back. And you can remember probably that I did a lot of mistakes into this sector and I was overly slow here, so yeah, this isn't a surprise for me. But this one is a very important one for me. Relative standard deviation for each driver, and this means that the one with the less variance is the most consistent one, and you can see Alex has been the most consistent through the race, and you can see I'm second to last in terms of consistency, and this is where my weak point is at the moment. I just make too many mistakes in the races. And anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like and comment, and goodbye.